Hello everyone, and welcome to this month's episode of What's for Dinner. Today I'm going to be making a good old-fashioned southern shrimp boil. Let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is fill a pot with 3 quarts of water. That's about 12 cups of water. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a spice mixture that's going to go into this water, and we're going to boil the water for about 15 minutes with some potatoes in it. So let's first make our spice mixture here. So we're going to take 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds. I've never worked with mustard seeds before. I hope I got a big enough bowl here. And then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds. Now, I could only find ground coriander seeds. It was also very hard to even find coriander at the grocery store, so I'm happy I even found it. Now we're going to do 1 tablespoon each of red pepper flakes. Take the shaker top off of here. Will this fit in here? It will. 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes. 1 tablespoon of ground allspice. 1 tablespoon of dill weed, and then 1 tablespoon of salt. Now the recipe does say to use 3 bay leaves. I think the bay leaf is the most useless ingredient in any recipe. Fight me if you want, but I'm not using it, so don't worry about a bay leaf if you don't want to. Or I should say, don't worry about the 3 bay leaves if you don't want to. Okay, I'm going to mix this mixture before I pour it into our pot here. Now the recipe says to use 8 small red skin potatoes. I bought a package of the petite red potatoes, so I might just use half of this bag. Alright, so our spice mixture has been mixed up. I'm going to add it to our 3 quarts of water. And I'm going to put in about half of our potatoes, just like this. I'm not even going to cut them. This is also the largest pot that I own, and there's a lot that has to go in here, and I'm not really sure it's going to hold it all, so hopefully, well, we'll see how it goes. And we're going to bring this to a boil and let it boil for about 15 minutes. So we'll be back when it's time to put in the next set of ingredients. Alright, so it took the water a little while to get up to a boiling point, but it's been boiling for about 15 minutes. I'm now going to go ahead and add in 3 ears of corn that I have cut into thirds, and to avoid burning myself, I'm going to drop them in with a pair of tongs. Also, do you know how hard it was to cut these ears of corn into thirds? Very hard. We're going to continue boiling once this corn is in for another 10 minutes. After that 10 minutes, we're then going to add in, the recipe says 4 smoked sausages that have been cut into rounds. Because the smoked sausage I bought, they're quite large, I'm only going to use 2. Alright, it's been 10 minutes, the corn is in there still cooking. We're now going to add in 2 smoked sausages. Again, the recipe says 4, but these were quite large, so I'm only going to do 2. I don't want to scald myself, so let's carefully, yep, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to cook this for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in 2 pounds of shell-on shrimp and the juice of 1 lemon. Okay, it's been about 5 more minutes. Now I have 2 pounds of shell-on thawed raw shrimp that I have to put into here. And I also have the juice of 1 lemon. I have no clue how all this shrimp is going to fit in here. So let's do this. Let's add the lemon first. Last thing I want to do is drop it in here, but oh, there's a seed that just went in. Now I'm going to get my tongs back, and I'm going to just kind of carefully place in, rather than just dumping this entire colander in. Let's just put them in here like this. This is as full of a pot as you can get. Trying to make sure all the shrimp are underneath the water. Okay, now, well, they're already starting to cook. Now I gotta put the lid on for 3 minutes, and then once the shrimp are cooked through, we drain all the water out and you serve it. So we'll be back when it's time to serve. So I haven't strained the actual pot yet. I wanted to bring the camera over here just so you could see how full. I mean, you can't get much fuller than that. I think the last time I had something this full was when I made some sort of like sloppy Joe spaghetti or something a few years ago. Okay, so now we have the fun time of straining it. I don't know if it's even gonna fit inside the strainer here. So I turn the heat off. I'm gonna bring this over, it's quite heavy. All right, and strain. There's the corn. All the potatoes are at the bottom. There's like clumps of mustard seeds at the bottom. All right, let me set this over here. I'm gonna put it back in that pot because I don't have a pot big enough to put this. It smells like seafood stuff. All right, put that here. Put this here. I'm just gonna dump it back inside the pot here. Good old-fashioned shrimp bowl. I'm just gonna take my spoon here and get a healthy scoop. What all is in here? Shrimp, potatoes, kielbasa, corn. All right, let's try a potato first. It's quite hot. Ooh. Oh, that seasoning. Ooh. That's good. Let's try the corn. It's really hot, so it's very hard to eat this, but the seasoning is what really makes it good. Here, let me try a shrimp. There's part of the shell that's still on. Now you can garnish this with cocktail sauce. I do have some cocktail sauce off camera over here that I did have, because when Erin and I eat this, she said she wanted some cocktail sauce. So, but just to make it easy, you can also have garlic butter, you can also have parsley. We do have all that, but for simplicity's sake and this particular video, I'm not going to use them right now, but those are the options that you do have. Try a shrimp. It's good. You really can taste the seasoning in the potato. Let's see if we can get some corn now. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little piece of kielbasa. Tastes like a hot dog, really nothing special there. You know, it was definitely an experience making this. Now the recipe also says that you serve this on a newspaper-lined table. I don't have newspaper, and it's only me making this right now. So again, just for simplicity's sake, but I'm letting you know that these are the ways that you can eat this recipe if you decide to make it on your own. So, is it good? It is. It's a different kind of, it's a very unique kind of recipe that I feel is more for a larger group of people, but it's very good, and it really smells good in here. So, well, anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of What's for Dinner. If you have any recipes that you would like me to make on camera, leave them below in comments and I can check them out. You can also fill out the Google form, which is found in the description below. Thank you all again for watching. God bless, and I'll see you all next time.